I am Dani Lozano, Formula 1 content creator. As a video editor, I've created a bunch of Formula 1 videos last 8 years for my YouTube channel, Floss. I'm an expert finding the best no copyright music for YouTube videos. In this video, I will reveal the music I use in my F1 edits and how I use it. Lyrics. I use it in one of my edits, Chosen One Max Verstappen. This is Max Verstappen when he was a kid. This is how I build in the momentum. First of all, I show to the spectators Max as a kid, how he's evolving before to come to Formula 1. Max Verstappen actually is the current Formula 1 world champion, so you can imagine the big evolution he had. Now I did a little cut in the song because the intro is longer than this, but I use it to increase the flow of the video. That's how we have to play with the drop of the music. The website where we are listening these songs is a YouTube channel. The name No Copyright Sounds is a copyright-free stream safe record label, providing free to use music to the content creator community. Before to use the music of this channel, I recommend you to check his usage policy. In this way, you will know the platforms you can use the NCS music and for what kind of content. You have the link in the description of this video. The next one. Yesterday and tomorrow. Lyrics. Now feels sad and strange. I was here every day, but then you just walked away, silent and gray. Wow, silent and gray. What a black footage. It could be fit super well, as we will see later on. I use this song in one of my edits and I will show you now. As I said at the beginning of this video, I am a content creator about Formula 1. This is my last documentary about two drivers, Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen, fighting for the Formula 1 World Championship, and I will show you how I use this music silent and grey in one of the moments of the documentary. The context: Max Verstappen has to do a perfect lap to get the fastest lap. When he's pushing to the limits, he makes a mistake. And that's how I use silent and grey music to represent this mistake.
But Verstappen can spoil the Mercedes party and ruin that one too as he hits the wall!
He crashed, and now listen the music, silent and grey, how I use it to represent this moment of absolute tragedy for Max Verstappen. I use the silent and grey lyrics to put this footage in black and white to represent the sadness of Max Verstappen. That's a very good example of how you can use this song in your edits. The website where we are listening these songs is a YouTube channel, the name CJ Bears. Chris is the guy behind the channel. He is an electronic music producer. Most of his music is free to use for anything, but it's important you know the free music usage rules and how to credit the music of this guy before use it in your videos. You have the link in the description of this video. Wow, I love it. It's more positive energy when the violins at the background.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving.
The lyrics are super powerful, you have to use it for your gameplays as well.
Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets, live with every breath, see my message.
Now we go to the drop. The name is Grateful. With this song, I have an example of one of my edits. The Sixth Dream by Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is one of the best Formula 1 drivers of this history. And this is a tribute I made to Lewis Hamilton when he achieved the 6th World Championship, using Grateful, the song we were listening before.
Before that moment, when you know you've got it, comes the preparation.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow.
Breezes past.
Prove it. Never listen to the.
As you see, I'm playing with the lyrics. Never listen to the sound.
Never listen to.
And it's Lewis Hamilton, like I'm not listening nothing.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing.
And I'm preparing the drop.
Never give up, never slow.
Never give up. He's pushing his car with his own hands. Never give up.
Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving.
I just wanna keep moving. And I saw footage of Lewis Hamilton keep moving. This song is perfect to use the lyrics of it to represent your edits.
And he crosses the line now to become the 4-time world champion.
I'm grateful.
I'm grateful. The lyrics saying I'm grateful. So in Lewis Hamilton, like I'm grateful. If you are able to combine the lyrics with the footage, wow, just you can create magic.
Lewis Hamilton, champion of the world.
Going to win, yeah.
Imagine being in the Formula 1 car.
On my own, so I gotta get through.
That's how I use Grateful for my edits. The website where we are listening these songs is a YouTube channel, the name Nifex. The guys behind the channel let us to use their amazing music for free. Don't forget to give credits in your YouTube videos to Nifex, linking the songs you use to the original video. The music is increasing, going up. This is for a moment when something good is emerging. And now, the epicness. Now it's time to show you how I use this song in one of my videos. This video, Redemption Day, Daniel Ricciardo, about Daniel Ricciardo, an Australian Formula 1 driver that in 2016 tried very hard to win one of the most special races in the Formula 1 calendar, the Monaco Grand Prix, and for some mistakes of the team, he was not able to achieve that victory. That hurt a lot. 2 years later, he has the opportunity to take the revenge. In the second try, Daniel Ricciardo finally won the Monaco Grand Prix. And that's the context where I use this song.
Today in Monte Carlo, it's Redemption Day for Daniel Ricciardo. He wins.
That moment, punching to the chest like I did it. 2 years later, redemption, and this music.
2 years in the making this, so I finally feel like the redemption has arrived. We won Monaco, so...
The name of the music is Cannonball by Ansia Orchestra. This music was created by Ansia Orchestra. It is an orchestral project consisting of 3 composers. Ansia Orchestra allows to use their music for free as long as you credit them. Are you ready? Let's start to listen it. It's not so epic. Pay attention to the sound at the background. It's a clock. This part is a bit more dark. The clock ticking higher and higher at the background. This is the maximum intensity with the organ sounding at the background as well. Beautiful. This is one of my favorite songs. I will use it in some kind of edit that ends in a bad way or for something inspirational. It can fit for different edits, but definitely I will use it for something that not ends in the right way. That's what I did in my edit. Lost in Time. Obviously the title is a bit synchronized with the song. It's about a German driver, Sebastian Vettel. The most of his achievements starts at the beginning of his career. He was 4 times in a row Formula 1 world champion.
Sebastian Vettel, you are the world champion! Unbelievable! Sebastian, you're the 2011 world champion. Well done!
Now is where things start to go wrong. The last year of Sebastian Vettel in Red Bull, the team where he achieved all his titles and success.
You have to adapt, it's a new car. No power.
A clock, I'm using the clock because this music also have a clock at the background.
You must be joking!
He's angry because the car is not competitive. He decided to do a step forward and driving for Ferrari, which is one of the most iconic teams in Formula 1. He tried to get the glory in Ferrari, but he couldn't. That's what I represent using this song.
I want more, I want to win with Ferrari, win the championship.
Sand clock also as a reference to the time. Time is running out and he's not getting success in Ferrari.
Is it out of the race? Sebastian Vettel!
Here he goes.
Vettel's been spun round! Hamilton's done it! Sebastian Vettel has come off worse!
The time in Ferrari is coming to the end.
When I'm older, when I'm your age, I hope that I'm progressive, you see what I mean, moving forward and not looking back.
Pay attention how I use the ending of this song with the edit I did at the end of the video. When the kid closes their eyes, coincides with the moment the music ends. Powerful music. This is a good example of how you can use it. The name Olympus by Ross Bagden. This music was created by Ross Bagden, a composer-producer based in Montreal. You can use his soundtrack Olympus for absolutely anything, including commercial, monetized projects. No need to get permission. There are only 3 rules. Please check it and read with attention before to use his music. Next song. Absolutely dramatic. Change completely the rhythm of the music. The melody starts to change from something sad or dramatic to something a bit more happy. It changes again to more dramatic music. It's about highs and lows. And this is the maximum. This song is absolutely amazing. I really love it. It's about drama. How I use this song in my video. I use it in a documentary that I made about the rivalry between 2 drivers, Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, in the Bahrain circuit. It's one of the best races of the last decade where they pass each other a lot of times. And this is the contest where I use this song. Dramatic but at the same time epic.
Safety car pulls away and the cars fly down the main straight. It's Lewis Hamilton ahead of Nico Rosberg.
Just listen how well fits the music with the action of this race.
But here come the 2 Mercedes into turn 4. It's Rosberg and Hamilton going wheel to wheel. Is that Rosberg squeezing his way? Is that Hamilton squeezing his way? It's Hamilton just in the lead from Nico Rosberg.
It's amazing battle.
Battery is 80%, so use overtake where you need it.
And now the most intense moment of the battle that I made to coincide with the most epic moment of the song.
On the board with Nico Rosberg, into the first turn we go. Is this the lead now for Rosberg? Hamilton manages to stay ahead. There's no team orders going on a Mercedes.
Rosberg will be way quicker out of turn 2. You can get on the throttle, but Hamilton's covered at the inside line. And those stinkier tyres from Rosberg giving him better traction too. Will he leave him any space?
He's gone off the track. He's gone completely off the track, Nico Rosberg, but he's certainly not given up yet. He now has to, as Hamilton slots back into the lead again.
In my edit, it was not something so dramatic, it was an amazing battle, but depends on how you use this song. It can fit really, really well. The name is Flux by Magnus Tellmann. This soundtrack was made by Magnus Tellmann. To use his music, I recommend you to send him a private message by social media or write a comment in one of their YouTube videos. Ask him for permission. I use this song in this edit, Soulmates, Charles Leclerc and Jules Bianchi. It's the story of two persons that are similar in the way they talk, in the way they look. Charles Leclerc is the guy who comes to Formula 1 after Jules Bianchi. Jules Bianchi died in a Formula 1 accident in 2014 when he was close to drive for Ferrari, the biggest team in Formula 1, but he couldn't because he died. And Charles Leclerc, that was one of his best friends, to complete the dream that Jules Bianchi couldn't, to drive for Ferrari.
Did his accident at
Suzuka is the track where Jules Bianchi died in Japan.
in 2014 change your attitude
This is the funeral.
to racing in any way?
And this guy behind the guys crying is Charles Leclerc.
When you're on the track, you know it's risky sometimes.
This is Jules Bianchi talking when he was alive.
When you are doing this sport,
And this is Charles Leclerc.
you know that this is a dangerous sport.
I mean, you're here for that, and that's what we love. So
About the music, you can listen how well fit with this story. Super sad and dramatic.
My father and his father were best friends, and both of our families are extremely close.
Leclerc finally achieved the dream to come to Formula 1 and the dream to drive for Ferrari, the dream that Jules Bianchi was not able to achieve. And it coincides this moment, the maximum intensity of the song, and just listen the song and the story.
Someone calls me Jules, so it gives me a flat smile on my face. Someone remembers of him makes me smile because he needs to be remembered in this sport. He was a great driver, but also a great person.
Charles Leclerc talking about his old friend Jules Bianchi.
I'll just try and the most success possible to just thank him for everything he has done for me.
if you want something, you just have to really think about it all the time and try to do your best to have it, you know, and never give up.
And the ending with the piano and the sea at the background fits super well. Wow, this story makes me sad, but the music is absolutely beautiful, and this is a way you can use it in your stories. These songs were made by Scott Buckley, a music composer based on Sweden. He has a great library formed by Cinematic Original Music. It's free, just as long as you credit him. Check his library visiting his website. You have the link in the description of this video. We have to get access to the YouTube audio library. Let's do it. It's simple and very easy. In your YouTube Studio, in the left side, in the menu, audio library, one click, and here we are. Well, move on to the next one. This one is very, very different. Roundup on the Prairie. That's the name, composed by Aaron Kenny. Absolutely happy start. Listen that. Obviously this song is for joking videos, for fun videos. It's about fun. How I use it? Obviously for a funny edit. The video, Team Friends, Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz, two Formula 1 drivers 2019 coinciding the same team, McLaren. They personally match very, very well between each other. and they get along super well. Outside of the track, they generate a friendship, a real friendship, and that's what I try to represent in this video.
So unfair!
Mixing with highlights on track of both drivers that season in McLaren.
The McLaren doing a little bunny hop there. Into Sainz, into Norris. Ouch.
He's very good on a McLaren simulator.
Yes.
Lando Norris's hellish, I think we can call it, first Chinese Grand Prix.
Terrible at iRacing.
No.
No other.
Listen how I use some moments of the music to synchronize with the footage.
Are my best
friend.
Yes! You're my best friend!
Cheers.
You know, the music is perfect for this video. This one I love it. Increasing intensity. And this melody, it's amazing. The flow is absolutely sensational to build up a story with this music. For me, it's perfect to try to tell a story that have different events at different time, but you can connect it in some way. That's what I did in my video, Duel of Legacy. If you remember the battle between Leclerc and Verstappen, and this episode starts with a resume of the highlights of both drivers during the season in a correlation sequence composed by highlights at different moments in time.
It's fireworks and flames for Max Verstappen, the winner of the German Grand Prix.
Wow, what a race!
Another event in September 2019 where Charles Leclerc win, but just listen to the music how well fits.
Charles Leclerc can now see the checkered flag, and for the first time ever, Charles Leclerc wins a Formula One Grand Prix. It's Max Verstappen for the first time in Formula One on pole.
Yes, boys, come on, yes!
Weekend was good, but in qualifying was really hooked up, and of course that's where you like it to be. Laps were good, and of course then to come away with pole position, my first one as well, yeah, was very nice.
Charles Leclerc has coped brilliantly. Charles Leclerc is the winner of the 2019 Italian Grand Prix.
It's going beyond my dreams. A podium with so many people just cheering for the same color and for the same team feels absolutely amazing. It's an incredible day.
Do you need to discover more of my music for my edits? You have the best playlist. To find more music, click here to get access. And if you want to watch more videos like this one in the future, subscribe.